What's up, guys? It's Mike over at Harborside Marina, and boy, am I excited to show you what's behind me right now. So Sea Hunt has made some changes. When the 28 came out, it sold really well. A lot of people love that boat. So they went above and beyond and they took their 27 Gamefish and they remodeled the hull to match that 28. All the features you love on the 28 are now on the 27 as well. So a lot of people are asking, what's the difference? What did they change? I'm gonna show you a couple things right off the bat. So this is a 2026 Sea Hunt Gamefish 27 forward seating. They offer it in a coffin box as well. I did the twin 250s on this boat. It's really gonna move. It's about a 60-mile-an-hour boat, 58 top. But right away, right where you are right now, I want you to look right where the drain plug is. Basically, their hull used to be a straight V, which rode really well. But when they add that little flat right on the bottom there, it created a stability that we've never really seen before. So it still keeps all the awesome aspects of this amazing riding boat with the flare and the 60-degree entry dead rise. But as soon as they added that flat, it made the boat not do any bit of this at all. Even though it was doing it really light before, now it's an absolutely unbelievable riding boat. And then the only other thing I want to show you that's different, one, while you're walking, take a look at the ash gray. New color from Sea Hunt boats. Beautiful. I can see my reflection. Obviously, I'm looking pretty good right now. 5'11", round up to 6 foot. You guys know what the rest is for the ladies. And then take a look right under here. So they added this extra chine line. It used to be one chine, now they added a second, and that goes to, again, the ride quality of the boat. Gives it a little bit more of this side-to-side stability, one when you're neutral, two when you're running, and just created an absolute monster of a boat. So let's go hop on inside and I'll show you the other couple differences on this thing. All right, guys, so we are aboard, again, the 2026 Sea Hunt Gamefish 27 forward seating. I did a whiteout. Gray boat with the white interior, looks really nice. They offer two different setups back here. First one is what you see. It's the mezzanine seat with the full live well underneath. Again, it's recirculating, lit, self-draining, everything. They did the aquarium style so you can see what's going on in there. I did the diamond stitch on this boat, which I'm gonna order on probably every stock boat I do because it just looks so classy. They obviously offer that in the tan and the gray as well. Same thing with the upholstery. Here's where we changed a lot. So something that was brought up was guys want bigger bilge access. Guys want to be able to get to their pumps a lot easier. So the first thing you're going to see is, just like the 28, a massive entry door to all of your fuel water separators, freshwater pumps, raw water, seacox valves, transducer, everything nice and organized in a finished, beautiful bilge. You can step on down there, do all your maintenance, or if you got something going on in the water, you can get in there and get to everything you need to do right down there. So again, Sea Hunt does a really good job of listening to what we believe we should change to make the boat better, and they do it almost every time. The other thing they changed was that rear bench seat on the last one was one, small, two, it wasn't being used a lot. So they actually incorporated this much larger, pretty much twice the amount of room than their last model. Really nice feature from them, and obviously you saw it stows really nicely. And even this hardware that they've been using has been really nice, really heavy duty, really sublime. So the only thing in the back is some guys have said, well, what happened to that kill box that I had back there? And some guys have even brought up to me, oh man, I'm missing that kill box. Well, that's why if you look right under your feet right now, they added the two in-floor fish boxes. Again, it's pretty much the same amount of room you had in the kill box there, but in the floor, macerated, both sides mirrored. So you still get the same amount of storage. It's just moved around a little bit to give you a little more access to the back. And then they obviously kept the live well in the back here. Again, recirculating, lit, the whole nine, insulated. So again, you still get the two live wells back here with the mezzanine seat, which is nice. The other setup they offer here is the tackle station, which is more of a fishing, filleting, cutting kind of setup. So that's the big change in the back. Fish boxes, the new rear bench seat, and obviously just a little bit more room back here, and the big one was the bilge access. So as we move forward on the boat, yeah, so they did this cool, almost Lazy Susan-like garbage. Really nice, but the really nice thing is you still get the access underneath to get all that storage. If you're adding subs, if you're storing your life jackets, everything's underneath. When they used to have the garbage, it would just pull out this way and you lost that storage. So they got really cool and creative with that. On the other side, they still do the awesome drawer storage with the pull-out inserts, Plano boxes, mesh nets, and of course, they'll always have the bottle opener on board ready for you. So if you come on over to the dash, First thing you're gonna see on the captain's chairs is that nice diamond stitch interior. Again, I'm just a big fan of, brings up the class of the boat. And then at the dash here, so a lot of this stuff is what you've seen before. I did joystick, autopilot, dual screens. I loaded this boat up, but they also switched their switches to stainless switches, and they put all the breakers on the inside of the head with the rest of the breakers. Nice and organized from them. You got your usual Yamaha CL5, your dual Garmin 1243s, and obviously your electronic fly-by-wire steering and throttle from Yamaha. Boat's an absolute beast, runs really well with this system. And of course your trim tabs as well, which are standard. Normal stuff, media master, wireless phone charger, all the stuff that did them so good is still there. And then up top here, you got your forward spreader, your aft spreader, your courtesy lights, and your windshield vent, again with the stainless switches. And they do their cute little drawer here for your wallet or your phone, and your courtesy lights up top. And of course your VHF. All right guys, so coming around the port side of the boat, they still do the full China pump out toilet with a macerator and a holding tank. They still do the awesome new little hooks for storage and things like that, and their battery access as well as their battery switches are all accessible in there, really nice and easy to get to. All right guys, so moving to the bow of the boat. So I did the forward seating on this. You can obviously get it in a coffin box. I have a lot of guys here who do a little bit of both. So they want the back for fishing, the front for the partying. So right here, you'll again see the diamond stitch on here on the forward jump seat, as well as diamond stitching on both of the headrests. And they actually incorporated, this was a big one for them in 2024, where on their 27s, they added the automatic bow table. So they incorporated it on the Gamefish now, which is really nice for the forward seating model. Coffin box, obviously it's not there, but you drop it down to go to the middle for the full sun pad, throw your bow filler cushion on top. It snaps in right underneath. And then you flush it down to the floor if you're getting out of the way or you're doing a lot of fishing. They still have some nice insulated storage here, bucket storage with a drain in there to go overboard. Again, as you know from Sea Hunt, they're a self-bailing boat, so everything from cup holders to rod holders to storage is plumbed to either get onto the deck and out the scuppers and overboard or directly overboard itself. And then when you are going to do a lot of fishing on this boat, cushions come right off. You can drop that table to get it out of the way. Boom, table's gone. How cool was that? I'm sure they sped it up in the video a little bit for you because it does go down a little slow. But again, gets right out of the way. Gives you access to the cutlery drawer right here with a little wine holder or a corkscrew holder or your knives for your fishing. And then they still do the massive insulated fish boxes. Really nice, draining, insulated, keep ice cool all day, keep your bait cool all day, keep your drinks cool all day, whatever it is. All right, and then moving up. You've seen this before, but I'll show you again. You got your Lumar windlass anchor with your switches up top. Really nice from these guys. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't see you there. Using the ashtray to check my, make sure I'm looking good for this close here. So again, this was the 2026 Sea Hunt Gamefish 27 forward seating. Totally different boat than what they had before, but with all the same stuff that you really loved, and they added some awesome things to make a boat that rode so well ride even better. So if you want to come check this boat out, a couple of other stock boats, the 2026ers are rolling in now. We're getting ready for boat show seasons and stuff like that. Still plenty of time to get you out on the water. We're doing demos for the rest of the year and show you what this bad boy can do. So again, my name is Mike. I'm from Harborside Marina here in Clinton, Connecticut, and this was the 2026 Sea Hunt Gamefish 27.